Surah.
البقرة
البقرة البقرة
بقرات
بقرة
Surah number 2. Ayat.
آية
آيات
Verses 1 to 6.
بسم
In. With. By. Of.
In. With. By. Of.
The name.
بسم
In the name.
بسم الله
The name of.
الله بسم الله بسم الله
In the name of.
الله الرحمن
The most gracious. The entirely merciful. The compassionate. The beneficent. All merciful.
الرحيم
The most merciful. The especially merciful. The all compassionate. Most rewarding. The dispenser of grace.
بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم
In the name of.
الله
الله
The most gracious. The most merciful. In the name of.
الله
The entirely merciful. The especially merciful. In the name of God. The most gracious. The dispenser of grace. In the name of.
الله
The compassionate, the merciful. In the name of.
الله
Most gracious, most rewarding. In the name of God, the all-merciful, the all-compassionate. In the name of.
الله
الله
The beneficent. The merciful.
بسم
In name. In the name.
الله 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 الرحمن
The most gracious. The most beneficent.
The most beneficent.
The compassionate.
الرحيم
The most merciful. The merciful.
بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم
In the name of.
الله
The most gracious. The most merciful. In the name of.
الله
The entirely merciful. The especially merciful. In the name of.
الله
The most beneficent. The most merciful. In the name of God, the most gracious, the dispenser of grace. In the name of God, the most gracious, the most merciful.
بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم ألف لام ميم
1. Aleph Lam Mim. These letters are one of the miracles of the.
القرآن
And none but
الله
alone knows their meanings.
ذلك
This. That.
الكتاب
Book.
ذلك الكتاب
This is the book.
لا
No.
ريب
Doubt.
فيه
In it.
لا ريب فيه
There is no doubt in it. Whereof there is no doubt.
هدى
A guidance. For.
للمتقين
Pious.
للمتقين
For the pious. For the Allah conscious.
للمتقين
Conscious of.
الله
The pious. The pious and righteous persons who fear.
الله
Much. Abstain from all kinds of sins and evil deeds which he has forbidden, and love
الله
much.
ذلك الكتاب لا ريب فيه هدى للمتقين.
2. This is the book, there is no doubt in it, a guidance for the God-conscious. 2. This is the book, in it is guidance sure, without doubt, to those who fear
الله
much. 2. This is the book, the
Qur'an
whereof there is no doubt, a guidance to those who are
متقين.
the pious and righteous persons who fear
الله
much. Abstain from all kinds of sins and evil deeds which he has forbidden, and love
الله
much. Perform all kinds of good deeds which he has ordained.
الذين
Those who
يؤمنون
believe
بالغيب
in unseen, unperceivable, humanly, apparently,
ويقيمون
and are steadfast in, and perform
الصلاة
prayer,
الصلاة
the prayer.
الذين يؤمنون بالغيب ويقيمون الصلاة
Who believe in the unseen are steadfast in prayer. Who believe in the
بالغيب
unseen and perform us salat,
ومما
and out of what
رزقناهم
we have provided,
رزقناهم
we have provided them, we have provided for them,
ينفقون
they spend,
ومما رزقناهم ينفقون
and spend out of what we have provided for them, and spend out of what we have provided for them, that is, give zakat, spend on themselves, their parents, their children, their wives, etc., and also give charity to the poor and also in Allah's cause of Allah, etc.
الذين يؤمنون بالغيب ويقيمون الصلاة ومما رزقناهم ينفقون
3. Those who believe in the unseen and establish the prayer and spend out of what we have provided them. 3. Who believe in the unseen are steadfast in prayer and spend out of what we have provided for them. 3. Who believe in the
الغيب
perform
صلاة
prayer and spend out of what we have provided for them, that is,
zakat,
spend on themselves, their parents, their children, their wives, etc., and also give charity to the poor and also in the cause of
الله والذين
and who
يؤمنون
believe
بما
in what
أنزل
has been revealed
إليك
to you,
وما
and what
أنزل
was revealed
من
from
قبلك
before you,
من قبلك
before thy time, before you, and
الآخرة
hereafter,
وبالآخرة
and in the hereafter,
هم
they
يوقنون
have assurance, have certain faith, believe with certainty. They firmly believe,
والذين يؤمنون بما أنزل إليك وما أنزل من قبلك وبالآخرة هم يوقنون
4. and those who believe in what is revealed to you, O Muhammad.
Sallallahu alayhi wasallam.
Peace and blessings of Allah be upon him. And what was revealed before you, and in the hereafter they firmly believe. 4. And who believe in the revelation sent to thee, and sent before thy time, and, in their hearts, have the assurance of the hereafter. 4. And who believe in the
Qur'an.
and Sunnah, which has been sent down, revealed, to you, Muhammad peace be upon him, and in the Torah, and the Injil, Gospel, etc., which were sent down before you, and they believe with certainty in the hereafter. Resurrection, recompense of their good and bad deeds, paradise, and hell, etc.
أولئك
It is these who are, they are. Those are the people.
على
On
هدى
guidance
من
from
من ربهم
their Lord. Their
رب
means the one and only Lord, for all the universe, its creator, owner, organizer, provider, planner, sustainer, cherisher, giver of security, etc. It is also one of the names of
الله وأولئك
and it is these who, and those,
هم
they who are,
المفلحون.
the successful.
أولئك على هدى من ربهم وأولئك هم المفلحون.
5. They are on true guidance from their Lord, and it is these who will prosper. 5. They are on true guidance from their Lord, and they are the successful. 5. Those are on guidance from their Lord, and it is those who are the successful ones.
إن
Verily, truly, certainly,
الذين
those who
كفروا
reject faith, believe not, disbelieve,
إن الذين كفروا
as to those who reject faith. Verily, those who disbelieve,
سواء
the same,
عليهم
to them,
سواء عليهم
it is the same to them, whether
أأنذرتهم
do you warn them,
أأنذرتهم
whether thou warn them,
أم
or
لم
do not,
تنذرهم
you warn them,
تنذرهم
do you warn them,
أم لم تنذرهم
or do not warn them,
لا
not,
يؤمنون
they believe,
لا يؤمنون
they would not believe, they will not believe,
إن الذين كفروا سواء عليهم أأنذرتهم أم لم تنذرهم لا يؤمنون.
6. As to those who reject faith, it is the same to them whether thou warn them, or do not warn them, they will not believe. 6. Verily, those who disbelieve, it is the same to them whether you, O Muhammad peace be upon him, warn them, or do not warn them, they will not believe. 6. Indeed, those who disbelieve, it is same to them whether you warn them, or do not warn them, they will not believe. The following separated words are for learners, to learn pronunciation of Quranic Arabic. It is also for confirming understanding of Quranic words.
بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم ألف لام ميم ذلك الكتاب لا ريب فيه هدى للمتقين الذين يؤمنون بالغيب ويقيمون الصلاة ومما رزقناهم ينفقون والذين يؤمنون بما أنزل إليك وما أنزل من قبلك وبالآخرة هم يوقنون أولئك على هدى من ربهم وأولئك هم المفلحون إن الذين كفروا سواء عليهم أأنذرتهم أم لم تنذرهم لا يؤمنون
بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم ألف لام ميم ذلك الكتاب لا ريب فيه هدى للمتقين الذين يؤمنون بالغيب ويقيمون الصلاة ومما رزقناهم ينفقون والذين يؤمنون بما أنزل إليك وما أنزل من قبلك وبالآخرة هم يوقنون أولئك على هدى من ربهم وأولئك هم المفلحون إن الذين كفروا سواء عليهم أأنذرتهم أم لم تنذرهم لا يؤمنون.
Surah
البقرة
Surah number 2. Ayat.
آية
Verses 7 to 10.
ختم
Set a seal. Hath set to seal.
الله ختم الله
Allah has set a seal
على
on
قلوبهم
their hearts
وعلى
and on
سمعهم
their hearings
وعلى
and on
أبصارهم
their eyes, their vision.
غشاوة
A veil is a veil, a covering.
وعلى أبصارهم غشاوة
And on their eyes is a veil. And on their eyes there is a covering.
ولهم
And for them,
عذاب
penalty, torment.
عظيم
Great? A great.
ختم الله على قلوبهم وعلى سمعهم وعلى أبصارهم غشاوة ولهم عذاب عظيم.
7.
الله
Hath set a seal on their hearts, and on their hearing, and on their eyes as a veil. Great is the penalty they incur. 7.
الله
Has set a seal on their hearts, and on their hearings. That is, they are closed from accepting guidance of
الله
and on their eyes there is a covering. Theirs will be a great torment. Painful torment.
ومن
And of
الناس
the people. People. Some, mankind.
من
Who? Are some who
يقول
say,
ومن الناس من يقول
of the people there are some who say, and of mankind there are some hypocrites who say,
آمنا
we believed
بالله
in
الله وباليوم
and in the day,
الآخر
the last,
آمنا بالله وباليوم الآخر
we believe in
الله
and the last day,
وما
and not
هم
they
بمؤمنين
believe,
وما هم بمؤمنين
but they do not really believe, while in fact they believe not.
ومن الناس من يقول آمنا بالله وباليوم الآخر وما هم بمؤمنين.
8. Of the people there are some who say, we believe in
الله
and the last day, but they do not really believe. 8. And of mankind there are some hypocrites who say, we believe in
الله
and the last day, while in fact they believe not.
يخادعون
They deceive
الله والذين
and those who
آمنوا
believe,
يخادعون الله والذين آمنوا
fain would they deceive Allah and those who believe. They think to deceive Allah and those who believe,
وما
and do not, while do not,
يخدعون
they deceive
إلا
except
أنفسهم
themselves,
وما يخدعون إلا أنفسهم
but they only deceive themselves, while they only deceive themselves,
وما
and do not,
يشعرون
they realize, they perceive,
وما يشعرون
and realize it not, and perceive it not.
يخادعون الله والذين آمنوا وما يخدعون إلا أنفسهم وما يشعرون.
2. 9. Fain would they deceive Allah and those who believe, but they only deceive themselves, and realize it not. 9. They think to deceive Allah and those who believe, while they only deceive themselves, and perceive it not.
في
In
قلوبهم
their hearts
مرض
a disease,
في قلوبهم مرض
In their hearts is a disease. In their hearts is a disease of doubt and hypocrisy,
فزادهم
and increased them
الله مرضا
a disease. In a disease.
فزادهم الله مرضا
And
الله
has increased their disease,
ولهم
and for them
عذاب
penalty, torment, a punishment,
أليم
a painful.
بما
For what? Because
كانوا
they used to
يكذبون
tell lies,
ولهم عذاب أليم بما كانوا يكذبون
and grievous is the penalty they incur, because they are false to themselves. A painful torment is theirs, because they used to tell lies.
في قلوبهم مرض فزادهم الله مرضا ولهم عذاب أليم بما كانوا يكذبون
10. In their hearts is a disease, and
الله
has increased their disease, and grievous is the penalty they incur, because they are false to themselves. 10. In their hearts is a disease of doubt and hypocrisy, and
الله
has increased their disease. A painful torment is theirs, because they used to tell lies.
ختم الله على قلوبهم وعلى سمعهم وعلى أبصارهم غشاوة ولهم عذاب عظيم ومن الناس من يقول آمنا بالله وباليوم الآخر وما هم بمؤمنين يخادعون الله والذين آمنوا وما يخدعون إلا أنفسهم وما يشعرون في قلوبهم مرض فزادهم الله مرضا ولهم عذاب أليم بما كانوا يكذبون
Surah.
البقرة
البقرة
Surah number 2. Ayat.
آية
آية
Verses 11 to 14.
وإذا
And when
قيل
it is said
لهم
to them,
لا
do not
تفسدوا
make mischief, spread corruption
في
in
الأرض
the earth.
وإذا قيل لهم لا تفسدوا في الأرض
2. 11. When it is said to them, make not mischief on the earth,
قالوا
they say,
إنما
only
نحن
we,
مصلحون
peacemakers, are reformers.
قالوا إنما نحن مصلحون
They say, why, we only want to make peace.
وإذا قيل لهم لا تفسدوا في الأرض قالوا إنما نحن مصلحون
11. When it is said to them, make not mischief on the earth, they say, why, we only want to make peace. 11. And when it is said to them, make not mischief on the earth, they say, we are only peacemakers. 11. And when it is said to them, do not spread corruption on the earth, they say, we are but reformers.
ألا
Verily,
إنهم
indeed they, certainly they are
هم
themselves those who
المفسدون
are the ones who spread corruption, mischief makers.
ألا إنهم هم المفسدون
Indeed, they are the ones who spread corruption. Of a surety, they are the ones who make mischief.
ولكن
And but
لا
do not,
يشعرون
they realize, they perceive,
ولكن لا يشعرون
but they do not realize it. But they realize it not.
ألا إنهم هم المفسدون ولكن لا يشعرون
12. Of a surety, they are the ones who make mischief, but they realize it not. 12. Verily, they are the ones who make mischief, but they perceive not.
وإذا
And when
قيل
it is said
لهم
to them,
آمنوا
believe
كما
as
آمن
believe
الناس
the people, other people.
وإذا قيل لهم آمنوا كما آمن الناس
And when it is said to them, hypocrites, believe as the people have believed,
قالوا
they say,
أنؤمن
should we believe, shall we believe,
كما
as
آمن
believe
السفهاء
the fools.
قالوا أنؤمن كما آمن السفهاء
They say, shall we believe as the
fools,
believe? They say, shall we believe as the
fools,
have believed?
وإذا قيل لهم آمنوا كما آمن الناس قالوا أنؤمن كما آمن السفهاء
And when it is said to them, hypocrites, believe as the people have believed, they say, shall we believe as the fools have believed?
ألا
Verily,
إنهم
certainly they
هم
themselves are
السفهاء
the fools.
the fools,
And
ولكن
but and but
لا
not do not
يعلمون
they know
لا يعلمون
they do not know.
ألا إنهم هم السفهاء ولكن لا يعلمون
Indeed, they themselves are the fools, but they do not know. Nay, of a surety they are the
fools,
but they do not know. Verily, they are the
fools.
but they know not.
وإذا قيل لهم آمنوا كما آمن الناس قالوا أنؤمن كما آمن السفهاء ألا إنهم هم السفهاء ولكن لا يعلمون.
13. When it is said to them, believe as the others believe, they say, shall we believe as the
Fools.
believe? Nay, of a surety they are the
Fools.
but they do not know. 13. And when it is said to them, hypocrites, believe as the people, followers of Muhammad, peace be upon him, Al-Ansar,
المهاجرون
and have believed, they say, shall we believe as the
Fools.
have believed? Verily, they are the
Fools.
but they know not.
وإذا
And when
لقوا
they meet
الذين
those who
آمنوا
believe,
قالوا
they say,
آمنا
we believe,
وإذا
but when and when
خلوا
they are alone, they privately meet
إلى
with two
شياطينهم
their devils, evil geniuses, the evil ones,
قالوا
they say,
إنا
truly we, indeed we,
معكم
with you, are with you.
قالوا إنا معكم
They say, indeed we are with you. They say, we are really with you.
إنما
Only
نحن
we
مستهزئون.
were jesting, were mocking, are mockers.
إنما نحن مستهزئون.
We were only jesting. We were but mocking. We are only mocking.
وإذا لقوا الذين آمنوا قالوا آمنا وإذا خلوا إلى شياطينهم قالوا إنا معكم إنما نحن مستهزئون.
14. And when they meet those who believe, they say, we believe, but when they are alone with their Satan, devils, polytheists, hypocrites, etc., they say, truly, we are with you. Verily, we were but mocking. 14. And when they meet those who believe, they say, we believe, but when they are alone with their evil ones, they say, indeed, we are with you. We are only mocking.
وإذا قيل لهم لا تفسدوا في الأرض قالوا إنما نحن مصلحون ألا إنهم هم المفسدون ولكن لا يشعرون. وإذا قيل لهم آمنوا كما آمن الناس قالوا أنؤمن كما آمن السفهاء ألا إنهم هم السفهاء ولكن لا يعلمون. وإذا لقوا الذين آمنوا قالوا آمنا وإذا خلوا إلى شياطينهم قالوا إنا معكم إنما نحن مستهزئون.
Surah.
البقرة
البقرة
Surah number 2. Ayat.
آية
آية
Verses 15 to 18.
الله يستهزئ
Mocks will throw back their mockery
بهم
at them.
الله يستهزئ بهم الله
Mocks at them will throw back their mockery on them
ويمدهم
and prolongs them and gives them rope increases
في
in
طغيانهم
their trespasses, their wrongdoings, their transgression.
يعمهون
They wander blindly,
ويمدهم في طغيانهم يعمهون
and give them rope in their trespasses, so they will wander, like blind ones, to and fro, and gives them increase in their wrongdoings to wander blindly, and prolongs them in their transgression, while they wander blindly.
الله يستهزئ بهم ويمدهم في طغيانهم يعمهون.
15.
الله
Will throw back their mockery on them, and give them rope in their trespasses, so they will wander like blind ones, to and fro. 15.
الله
Mocks at them and gives them increase in their wrongdoings to wander blindly. 15.
الله
Mocks at them, and prolongs them in their transgression, while they wander blindly.
أولئك
Those are
الذين
they who
اشتروا
purchased, bought,
الضلالة
error,
بالهدى
for guidance.
أولئك الذين اشتروا الضلالة بالهدى.
These are they who have bartered guidance for error. These are they who have purchased error for guidance. Those are the ones who have bought straying in exchange for guidance.
فما
So did not,
ربحت
profited, bring profit,
تجارتهم
their commerce,
وما
and not,
كانوا
they were,
مهتدين
guided ones, guided, in true direction.
فما ربحت تجارتهم وما كانوا مهتدين.
But their traffic is profitless, and they have lost true direction. So their commerce was profitless, and they were not guided. So their commerce did not profit them, nor were they guided.
أولئك الذين اشتروا الضلالة بالهدى فما ربحت تجارتهم وما كانوا مهتدين.
16. These are they who have bartered guidance for error, but their traffic is profitless, and they have lost true direction. 16. These are they who have purchased error for guidance, so their commerce was profitless, and they were not guided. 16. Those are the ones who have bought straying in exchange for guidance, so their commerce did not profit them, nor were they guided.
مثلهم
Their parable, their similitude, their likeness, their example,
كمثل
is like the example, is like a parable
الذي
of the one who, a man who, one who,
استوقد
kindled
نارا
a fire,
مثلهم كمثل الذي استوقد نارا
Their example is like the example of one who kindled a fire. Their similitude is that of a man who kindled a fire. Their likeness is as the likeness of one who kindled a fire.
فَلَمَّا
So then when
أَضَاءَتْ
it lighted
مَا
what? That which
حَوْلَهُ
his surroundings, all around him, was around him.
فَلَمَّا أَضَاءَتْ مَا حَوْلَهُ
When it lighted all around him, then when it lighted all around him,
ذهب
took away
الله بنورهم
their light
وتركهم
and left them
في
in
ظلمات
darkness.
ذهب الله بنورهم وتركهم في ظلمات الله
Took away their light and left them in utter darkness.
الله
Took away their light and left them in darkness.
لا
Could not, do not,
يبصرون
they see,
لا يبصرون
so they could not see. So they could not see. So they do not see.
مثلهم كمثل الذي استوقد نارا فلما أضاءت ما حوله ذهب الله بنورهم وتركهم في ظلمات لا يبصرون.
2:17. Their similitude is that of a man who kindled a fire when it lighted all around him,
الله
took away their light and left them in utter darkness, so they could not see. 17. Their likeness is as the likeness of one who kindled a fire, then, when it lighted all around him,
الله
took away their light and left them in darkness, so they could not see. 17. Their example is like the example of one who kindled a fire, then, when it lighted all around him,
الله
took away their light and left them in darkness, so they do not see.
الله صم
Deaf,
بكم
dumb,
عمي
blind,
فهم
so they
لا
not
يرجعون
will return.
صم بكم عمي فهم لا يرجعون.
2:18. Deaf, dumb, and blind, they will not return to the path. 18. They are deaf, dumb, and blind, so they return not to the right path. 18. Deaf, dumb, and blind, so they will not return to the right path.
الله يستهزئ بهم ويمدهم في طغيانهم يعمهون. أولئك الذين اشتروا الضلالة بالهدى فما ربحت تجارتهم وما كانوا مهتدين. مثلهم كمثل الذي استوقد نارا فلما أضاءت ما حوله ذهب الله بنورهم وتركهم في ظلمات لا يبصرون. صم بكم عمي فهم لا يرجعون.
Surah
البقرة
Surah number 2. Ayat,
آية
آية
verses 19 to 21,
أو
or
كصيب
like a rainstorm
من
from
السماء
the sky.
أو كصيب من السماء
Another similitude is that of a rain-laden cloud from the sky, or like a rainstorm from the sky,
فيه
in it, wherein
ظلمات
darknesses,
ورعد
and thunder,
وبرق
and lightning.
فيه ظلمات ورعد وبرق
In it are zones of darkness, and thunder and lightning. Wherein is darkness, thunder, and lightning. In which is darkness, thunder, and lightning.
يجعلون
They thrust
أصابعهم
their fingers
في
in
آذانهم
their ears.
يجعلون أصابعهم في آذانهم
They press their fingers in their ears. They thrust their fingers in their ears.
من
From
الصواعق
thunderclap,
حذر
in terror of, for fear of, in fear of
الموت
death, the death,
من الصواعق حذر الموت
to keep out the stunning thunderclap, the while they are in terror of death, to keep out the stunning thunderclap for fear of death.
والله
And
الله محيط
encompasses
بالكافرين
the disbelievers,
والله محيط بالكافرين
but
الله
is ever round the rejectors of faith, but
الله
ever encompasses the disbelievers, that is,
الله
will gather them all together.
أو كصيب من السماء فيه ظلمات ورعد وبرق يجعلون أصابعهم في آذانهم من الصواعق حذر الموت والله محيط بالكافرين.
19. Or, another similitude is that of a rain-laden cloud from the sky. In it are zones of darkness, and thunder and lightning. They press their fingers in their ears, to keep out the stunning thunderclap, the while they are in terror of death. But
الله
is ever round the rejectors of faith. 19. Or like a rainstorm from the sky, wherein is darkness, thunder, and lightning. They thrust their fingers in their ears, to keep out the stunning thunderclap for fear of death. But
الله
ever encompasses the disbelievers, that is,
الله
will gather them all together.
يكاد
Almost
البرق
the lightning
يخطف
snatches away
أبصارهم
their sight.
يكاد البرق يخطف أبصارهم
The lightning all but snatches away their sight. The lightning almost snatches away their sight.
كلما
Every time, whenever,
أضاء
it flashes.
لهم
For them,
مشوا
they walk
فيه
in it.
كلما أضاء لهم مشوا فيه
Every time the light helps them, they walk therein. Whenever it flashes for them, they walk therein. Whenever it flashes for them, they walk therein.
وإذا
And when
أظلم
it darkens
عليهم
on them, against them,
قاموا
they stand still. They stand.
وإذا أظلم عليهم قاموا
And when the darkness grows on them, they stand still. And when darkness covers them, they stand still.
ولو
And if
شاء
willed,
الله شاء الله
if
الله
willed,
الله
had willed,
لذهب
he would certainly have taken away. He took away
بسمعهم
their hearing
وأبصارهم
and their sight.
ولو شاء الله لذهب بسمعهم وأبصارهم
And if Allah willed, he could take away their faculty of hearing and seeing. And if Allah willed, he could have taken away their hearing and their sight. And if Allah had willed, he would certainly have taken away their hearing and their sight.
إن
Indeed, certainly,
الله على
over,
كل
every, all,
شيء
things,
قدير
all powerful.
إن الله على كل شيء قدير
For Allah hath power over all things. Certainly, Allah has power over all things. Indeed, Allah has power over everything.
يكاد البرق يخطف أبصارهم كلما أضاء لهم مشوا فيه وإذا أظلم عليهم قاموا ولو شاء الله لذهب بسمعهم وأبصارهم إن الله على كل شيء قدير
20. The lightning all but snatches away their sight. Every time the light helps them, they walk therein, and when the darkness grows on them, they stand still, and if
الله
willed, he could take away their faculty of hearing and seeing, for
الله
hath power over all things. 20. The lightning almost snatches away their sight. Whenever it flashes for them, they walk therein, and when darkness covers them, they stand still. And if
الله
willed, he could have taken away their hearing and their sight. Certainly,
الله
has power over all things. 20. The lightning almost snatches away their sight. Whenever it flashes for them, they walk therein, and when darkness covers them, they stand still. And if
الله
had willed, he would certainly have taken away their hearing and their sight. Indeed,
الله
has power over everything.
يا أيها
O
الناس
mankind,
يا أيها الناس
O ye people, O mankind,
اعبدوا
adore, worship
ربكم
your Lord,
الذي
who, the one who
خلقكم
created you,
والذين
and those who
من قبلكم
before you.
اعبدوا ربكم الذي خلقكم والذين من قبلكم
Adore your guardian Lord, who created you, and those who came before you. Worship your Lord,
الله
who created you, and those who were before you.
لعلكم
that you may become, so that you may become,
تتقون
pious, become righteous, be conscious of,
الله لعلكم تتقون
that ye may become righteous, so that you may become the pious, so that you may become righteous.
يا أيها الناس اعبدوا ربكم الذي خلقكم والذين من قبلكم لعلكم تتقون
21. O ye people! Adore your guardian Lord, who created you, and those who came before you, that ye may become righteous. 21. O mankind! Worship your Lord,
الله
who created you, and those who were before you, so that you may become the pious, ye may become righteous. 21. O mankind! Worship your Lord, the one who created you, and those before you, so that you may become righteous.
أو كصيد من السماء فيه ظلمات ورعد وبرق يجعلون أصابعهم في آذانهم من الصواعق حذر الموت والله محيط بالكافرين يكاد البرق يخطف أبصارهم كلما أضاء لهم مشوا فيه وإذا أظلم عليهم قاموا ولو شاء الله لذهب بسمعهم وأبصارهم إن الله على كل شيء قدير يا أيها الناس اعبدوا ربكم الذي خلقكم والذين من قبلكم لعلكم تتقون
Surah.
البقرة
Surah number 2. Ayat.
آية
Verses 22 to 23.
الذي
Who? The one who
جعل
made
لكم
for you
الأرض
the earth,
فراشا
a resting place,
والسماء
and the sky,
بناء
as a canopy. A canopy.
وأنزل
And sent down
من
from
السماء
the sky
ماء
water, rain,
وأنزل من السماء ماء
and sent down rain from the sky, sent down rain from the heavens, and sent down water, rain from the sky,
فأخرج
and brought forth
به
therewith
من
from
الثمرات
fruits, food, the fruits,
رزقا
as a provision
لكم
for you.
فلا
So, do not
تجعلوا
set up
لله
unto
الله أندادا
rivals,
فلا تجعلوا لله أندادا
Then set not up rivals unto
الله
Then do not set up rivals unto
الله
in worship. So do not set up rivals to
الله وأنتم
while you
تعلمون
know.
وأنتم تعلمون
When you know the truth. While you know that He alone has the right to be worshipped. While you know the truth.
الذي جعل لكم الأرض فراشا والسماء بناء وأنزل من السماء ماء فأخرج به من الثمرات رزقا لكم فلا تجعلوا لله أندادا وأنتم تعلمون.
22. He who has made the earth a resting place for you, and the sky a canopy, and sent down rain from the sky, and brought forth therewith fruits as provision for you. So do not set up rivals to Allah, while you know the truth. 22. Who has made the earth a resting place for you, and the sky as a canopy, and sent down water, rain, from the sky, and brought forth therewith fruits as a provision for you. Then do not set up rivals unto
الله
in worship, while you know that He alone has the right to be worshipped.
وإن
And if
كنتم
you are
في
in
ريب
doubt
مما
about what
نزلنا
we sent down, we have revealed
على
to on
عبدنا
our slave,
فأتوا
then produce
بسورة
a surah, chapter,
من
of
مثله
the like of it,
ودعوا
and call
شهداءكم
your witnesses, supporters,
ودعوا شهداءكم
and call your witnesses
من دون
besides, other than
then
الله الله إن
if
كنتم
you are
صادقين
truthful.
وإن كنتم في ريب مما نزلنا على عبدنا فأتوا بسورة من مثله ودعوا شهداءكم من دون الله إن كنتم صادقين.
23. And if ye are in doubt as to what we have revealed from time to time to our servant, then produce a surah like thereunto, and call your witnesses or helpers, if there are any, besides
الله
if your doubts are true. 23. And if you, Arab pagans, etc., are in doubt concerning that which we have sent down, that is, the Qur'an, to our slave, Muhammad peace be upon him, then produce a surah, chapter, of the like thereof, and call your witnesses, supporters, and helpers, besides,
الله
if you are truthful.
الذي جعل لكم الأرض فراشا والسماء بناء وأنزل وأنزل من السماء ماء فأخرج به من الثمرات رزقا لكم فلا تجعلوا لله أندادا وأنتم تعلمون وإن كنتم في ريب مما نزلنا على عبدنا فأتوا بسورة من مثله وادعوا شهداءكم من دون الله إن كنتم صادقين.
Surah.
البقرة
البقرة
Surah number 2. Ayat.
آية
آية
Verses 26 to 27.
إن
Verily. Indeed.
الله لا
Not.
يستحيي
Is ashamed or disdains
أن يضرب
to set forth
مثلا
a similitude, a parable, an example,
ما
even, like, even,
بعوضة
a mosquito, of a mosquito,
فما
and even something
فوقها
more insignificant
Then it
إن الله لا يستحيي أن يضرب مثلا ما بعوضة فما فوقها
26. Allah disdains not to use the similitude of things, lowest as well as highest. 26. Verily, Allah is not ashamed to set forth a parable even of a mosquito, or so much more, when it is bigger, or less when it is smaller than it. 26. Indeed, Allah is not ashamed to set forth an example even of a mosquito, or anything above it, bigger or smaller.
فأما
And as for
الذين
those who
آمنوا
believe,
فيعلمون
they know
أنه
that it is
الحق
the truth
من
from
ربهم
their Lord.
فأما الذين آمنوا فيعلمون أنه الحق من ربهم
Those who believe know that it is truth from their Lord. And as for those who believe, they know that it is the truth from their Lord.
وأما
And for
الذين
those who
كفروا
disbelieve,
فيقولون
they say,
وأما الذين كفروا فيقولون
but those who reject faith say. But as for those who disbelieve, they say. But those who disbelieve say,
ماذا
what
أراد
did intend means
الله بهذا
by this
مثلا
parable, similitude,
ماذا أراد الله بهذا مثلا
what means Allah by this similitude? What did
الله
intend by this parable? What did Allah intend by such an example?
يضل
He
الله
misleads, he lets go astray.
به
by it,
كثيرا
many,
ويهدي
and he
الله
guides
به
by it,
كثيرا
many,
يضل به كثيرا ويهدي به كثيرا.
by it he causes many to stray, and many he leads into the right path,
وما
and not
يضل
he
الله
misleads. He lets go astray
به
by it,
إلا
except
الفاسقين.
the disobedient ones, the defiantly disobedient.
فأما الذين آمنوا فيعلمون أنه الحق من ربهم.
Those who believe know that it is truth from their Lord. And as for those who believe, they know that it is the truth from their Lord. Then as for those who believe, they know that it is the truth from their Lord.
وأما الذين كفروا فيقولون.
But those who reject faith say. But as for those who disbelieve, they say.
وأما الذين كفروا فيقولون.
But those who reject faith say. But as for those who disbelieve, they say. But those who disbelieve say.
ماذا أراد الله بهذا مثلا.
What means Allah by this similitude? What did Allah intend by this parable? What did Allah intend by such an example?
يضل به كثيرا ويهدي به كثيرا.
By it he causes many to stray, and many he leads into the right path. By it he misleads many, and many he guides thereby.
وما يضل به إلا الفاسقين.
But he causes not to stray, except those who forsake the path. And he misleads thereby only those who are al-fasiqun, the rebellious, disobedient to Allah. And he does not let go astray by it except the defiantly disobedient.
الذين
Those who
ينقضون
break
عهد
covenant,
الله عهد الله
the covenant of
الله من بعد
after
ميثاقه
its ratification,
ويقطعون
and they cut and sever
ما
what
أمر
ordered
الله أمر الله
has ordered
به
by it, which for it
أن
to be
يوصل
joined,
أن يوصل
to be joined,
ويقطعون ما أمر الله به أن يوصل
and who sunder what Allah has ordered to be joined, and sever what Allah has ordered to be joined, as regards Allah's religion of Islamic monotheism, and to practice its legal laws on the earth, and also as regards keeping good relations with kith and kin.
أن يوصل
To be joined,
ويفسدون
and do mischief, and they spread corruption
في
on
الأرض
the earth.
أولئك
Those, it is they
هم
who,
الخاسرون.
the losers, are the losers.
الذين ينقضون عهد الله من بعد ميثاقه ويقطعون ما أمر الله به أن يوصل ويفسدون في الأرض أولئك هم الخاسرون.
27. Those who break covenant of
Allah,
after it is ratified, and who sunder what
Allah,
has ordered to be joint, and do mischief on earth, these cause loss only to themselves.
bil,
27.
bil,
Those who break covenant of
Allah,
after ratifying it, and sever what
Allah,
has ordered to be joint, as regards Allah's religion of Islamic monotheism, and to practice its legal laws on the earth, and also as regards keeping good relations with kith and kin, and do mischief on earth, it is they who are the losers.
إن الله لا يستحيي أن يضرب مثلا ما بعوضة فما فوقها فأما الذين آمنوا فيعلمون أنه الحق من ربهم وأما الذين كفروا فيقولون ماذا أراد الله بهذا مثلا يضل به كثيرا ويهدي به كثيرا وما يضل به إلا الفاسقين. الذين ينقضون عهد الله من بعد ميثاقه ويقطعون ما أمر الله به أن يوصل ويفسدون في الأرض أولئك هم الخاسرون.